In the mysterious and fantastical waters of Indonesia, there is Komodo Island, like a pearl hidden from the world. Here lives an amazing ancient species on Earth, the Komodo dragon. As a living fossil left over from the dinosaur era, they only thrive on a few small islands in Indonesia. The mystery of their survival is like a veil of secrecy, attracting countless scientists to be fascinated and explored. Scientists have discovered through long-term observations that Komodo dragons have an astonishing appetite. An adult Komodo dragon can eat almost 80% of its own body weight in one meal, which also makes them particularly fond of preying on large animals like water buffalo. Water buffaloes are large, strong, ill-tempered, and highly aggressive animals. If it were just a matter of brute force, the Komodo dragon would have little chance of winning against a water buffalo. However, the Komodo dragon has its own unique winning strategies, deadly venom, and a large number of bacteria in its saliva. When a vigilant Komodo dragon spots a water buffalo grazing leisurely in the distance, it will approach slowly and quietly, like a hunter hiding in the darkness. When the distance is right, it will rush forward at lightning speed and bite hard into the buffalo's legs. The buffalo, startled by this sudden attack, runs away in a panic, and the Komodo dragon then begins its long journey of preying on the buffalo. Unlike venomous snakes that prey on small and weak animals, the venom of the Komodo dragon cannot make a strong and healthy water buffalo collapse immediately. Therefore, to enjoy this hard-won meal, the Komodo dragon must rely on its keen sense of smell to closely track the buffalo along the scent. And it also has to race against time to get there before other carnivores that also have their eyes on the buffalo. As a reptile, the Komodo dragon's movement speed is far slower than that of the agile water buffalo. This chasing scene is like an absurd, enlarged version of the tortoise and the hare race. The Komodo dragon chases with all its might, out of breath and exhausted, while the water buffalo strolls along at a leisurely pace as if on a pleasant walk. With great difficulty, when the water buffalo stops to graze, the Komodo dragon finally catches up after going through all kinds of hardships. But before it could catch its breath, the water buffalo dashes away again in an instant, disappearing without a trace, and the Komodo dragon can only helplessly continue its arduous pursuit. After a few days, the Komodo dragon is already starving with a growling stomach, but the water buffalo is still full of energy and shows no sign of weakness. In fact, besides water buffalo, there are many other small animals active on Komodo Island, such as smart monkeys, wily wild boars, and so on. However, once the Komodo dragon locks in on a water buffalo as its target and starts chasing, those small animals scurrying by along the way are like transparent air to it. Even if these small animals run right in front of it in a swagger, the hungry Komodo dragon seems to turn a blind eye and is single-mindedly focused on following the scent to track down the water buffalo. Due to the extremely strong physical constitution of the water buffalo, it usually takes a long 10 days or half a month for the bacteria and venom in its body to gradually take effect and cause a qualitative change in its body. During this period, the Komodo dragon is like an extremely determined ascetic, ignoring the wind, sun, fatigue, and hunger. It keeps chasing unwaveringly. Finally, on an ordinary-looking day, the deadly factors in the water buffalo's body fully erupt, and it suddenly collapses to the ground. At this moment, the Komodo dragon that has been waiting patiently knows that the time for it to enjoy the food has finally arrived. In terms of speed, strength, etc., the Komodo dragon is at a disadvantage compared to the water buffalo, and its venom cannot make the water buffalo die quickly. But once it sets its sights on a target, it will be fully committed, pursue it unswervingly, and never give up easily. Perhaps it is this kind of perseverance in the face of a goal that has become the key secret for the Komodo dragon to survive to this day through the long years.